Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you are feeling good and I hope you are feeling irie as we have another jam-packed pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darling. Yes, honey. In today's reading, we're exploring the juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through for Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So get your tea, get your snacks, because we are in for a juicy ride. Hey! One guarantee, T-Sippers, one guarantee, T-Sippers, one guarantee. Welcome to Super, yeah. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go to the number that is calling you as we gather the juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through for Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up yourselves every time. Hey, ooh, I'm hearing phones popping off. We've got some messages coming through. Ooh la. And for our subscribers, big up every time, okay? Big up. So, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Go to that number that is calling you, okay? And I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice. I'm sipping on some water today because we've got a heat wave going on. Okay, so let us know where you are from in the comments down below. Okay, and let's big you up in the comments. Okay, so let us know where you're from and what you're sipping on today. Okay, Auntie T would love to hear from you. Okay, so before we begin, we like to bring in some good gratitude energy into the mix. Okay, a little thank you to the universe for providing us with so many intuitive gems to empower you. Okay, so thank you universe, thank you spirit guides, thank you guardian angels, thank you ancestors for the messages that we are about to receive in today's read, Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. May these messages help the collective to strengthen their intuition and their discernment, but also to help them become their own intuitive reader. So thank you in abundance. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. If you feel drawn to have a look at more than one pile, feel free to do so. Okay, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. But I will see you on each pile. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I will see you on the other side. Okay, big up every time, and Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we are on pile 1. Okay, so if you are new here, big up yourselves and welcome to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Much love and blessings from RTT. I don't know what I'm saying. It's the heat. I've had to turn the lights off, okay, because child, the heat. The heat. Okay, I've been sipping on water to stay hydrated. Okay, let us know if you've got a heat wave as well where you are. Okay, but there is a heat wave in the UK, so it's just whoo. Okay, so welcome. Okay, let's start again. Okay, we are exploring Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up big up every time to our subscribers, our tea sippers, our generals. Big up, big up, big up every time. Much love and blessings to you all from Auntie T. So we are exploring the messages that want to come through for pile 1. So let's see what Gwan for pile 1, okay? All right. And if you hear from time to time, oi, 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 woy, okay, it's just a Jamaican phrase and it's the equivalent to OMG. Okay, so every time when I'm when I'm like getting those intuitive gems coming through, I'm essentially just saying OMG. It's like, wow, these are coming through. Okay, sometimes as well I may like have the phone pop off now and then. That's also another way of how I connect with those like synchronicities that come through in regards into messages. So if we do hear any of those sounds, okay, it's those little way of the universe giving us a little hint here and there, okay? So I hope you've got something nice to sip on as well, okay? Let us know in the comments what you are sipping on, okay? And you let us know as well, you know, yeah, what you're sipping on, and you know, we just love to, you know, we love to vibe, and thank you for vibing with Auntie T. So, housewarming done, let's get into the mix. We have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. We're getting some late night thoughts, some late night energy here, okay? And also what was interesting in this deck, we had 3 cards. 3 cards for each pile came out, okay? So there could be something about growth here, okay? There could be something about maturity, okay? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You came closer than anyone. You came closer than anyone. It could be that you saw this person. You saw this person, okay? Like, remove all the external, all the layers, the mask. It's like you saw that the real person. I lost myself for a little while. I lost myself for a little while. Now, this could be someone that you may have been in a separation. It could be an ex. It could be a connection where there's been some on and off situation here, okay? And it feels very much like this person is, it feels like there could be lots of things that are on their mind at this time. They could be full of regrets, like wishing I did this. I wish I had been more understanding, more supportive. I wish I was listening more instead of feeling what I'm getting, almost like, for some of you, take it where it resonates. You may have been dealing with somebody who feels like they are always on the fence or on the defense, like they had to feel like they always had to have the last say, and it feels like this person's looking back now and there's regrets on how they handled the situation, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a page come through, okay? Or a 5 of Cups. But it feels like if there has been some time apart with you and this person, or there's been some separation of some sort, the time has helped them to see. There's this thing about, like, if you are in the circle, okay, it's harder to see what's going on than the ones who are outside of the circle. I hope this is making sense. And it feels like now that time has allowed that person to see everything, the whole circle, everything, okay? Not just the top, not just the surface, but everything. Okay, it feels like this person is examining everything that they do, everything that they've done. Okay, it feels like they're even recognizing any patterns. Okay, anywhere, anything that may have triggered them in the past. And it feels like this person's going, wow, it had nothing to do. We're going to call you Jane. I call this person John, okay? This didn't have anything to do with Jane. This was me. And I see now, like I've been repeating the same pattern. Someone's going through some kind of enlightenment. It's like a change of thought, okay? What they actually thought maybe at that particular time, and maybe that's where their growth at that time lied, where it kind of was resting, okay? It was resting on that thought of, no, I'm right. And it feels like this person's had some time to sit down, take a breather. And it's like, no, I thought I had it right. But now I realize, now I see that there was a lot of things that I could have worked on. Okay? Because we have you came closer. You came closer. Pick up that card. You can see it. You came closer than anyone. So this is telling us that there is this strong energy that when it came to you, you had this way that they haven't experienced before. And it's like they're full of regret. Okay? We have, I lost myself for a little while. Now, perhaps this person may have had maybe some moments where they were going through grief, or it feels like a depression, and they had to get themselves out of it. But it also, what they also learned from that experience was where their priorities were where their priorities stood, where it lied, where they had invested their time in. They're now looking at it and realizing, I see the problems here. Now it feels like it could have there could have also been some third parties, or this person may have prioritized, not realizing that it was impacting the connection. Now it feels like it wasn't out of like malicious or anything like that. It just feels like they had this idea or attitude that, oh, Jane doesn't mind, I'm just going to go and spend some time with the boys, or with my mates, or with my, it feels like that. But it was going on the assumption rather than, let me sit down and just check with Jane. Or it was like it's based on the assumption, and it was just like, well, I thought this would be okay. And it feels like they only realized, no, actually Jane wasn't really like feeling okay, because I didn't actually ask if it was, I just made the assumption. Now I'm getting that strong energy here about someone making an assumption, because we have sometimes, I stay awake, and it feels like they're staying awake over something that they're thinking heavily on, okay? And it feels like they didn't see it. It also, what I'm getting is that maybe this person was someone who was like, who would give advice. However, the advice that they would give to others, it's like they're realizing, wow, I wasn't actually practicing a lot of the stuff that I was actually saying. I wasn't actually practicing it. And it feels like this person is now realizing, yeah, I need to practice it. I need to be about that as well. I can't just be saying all these things and I'm not doing it as well. I need to be practicing it as well. Okay? I hope this is making sense. So, if you haven't done so already, please let us know in the comments what you are sipping on Okay, I'm sipping on some water today because it's very hot. We've even had to take our lights off, so I hope you can see the cards clearly. Okay. Feeling drawn to their feelings for you deck. Let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay. We have, I'm not surprised if you've placed me in the instant block and delete. Okay, so again, there's that assumption going on that maybe you have done this. Okay, it does feel like this person could be someone from the past. It does feel like it could also be someone where there's been some on and off tendencies between this person. It feels like there could have been lots of misunderstandings, but it feels like the misunderstandings is based on assumptions rather than let's just sit down and talk. Let's just sit down and talk. Okay? So, let's have a look at the tarot. Let's see what the tarot wants to say. Okay, in regards to Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. We've got a King of Pentacles. So could it be a money person? Okay, a money person, because the King of Pentacles represents that money energy. Could it be someone who is good with money? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. Anything else that wants to come out? Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings. Okay. Look at that. We just saw the King of Pentacles. Okay, we just saw the King of Pentacles. I'm going to hold that end so we see. We've got the Three of Wands. So someone is telling us that there is a distance between you and this person. They could be wanting to come towards you. Okay, it feels like you know who this person is. Okay, it could also be more than one person as well. Okay. Ooh la la. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So if you look carefully at the two cards that we see here, we saw the King of Pentacles, we saw the Five of Pentacles now. So it's like someone's out the outside looking in. And then we have, again, this figure on a hilltop, okay, looking across the waters. It's like, right, how do I get to that side? You see, they're like, how do I get to this side? They're trying to work out how they can get from here to over there. Okay. Now with the Five of Pentacles, it can represent energy of lack. Okay. So there could have been something to do with their actions where now they're feeling like they're left out in the cold. Okay, because we have instant block and delete came out. Instant block and delete. And if you look at those cards here, it's like an energy of, it's essentially giving that energy, the instant block and delete. And then someone's looking, thinking, I wonder if this person will give me a chance. Okay, now with the King of Pentacles now, because we saw the King of Pentacles, this, you know, we said it could have something to do with money. It could be someone who may use money to attract, okay, but again, lack that substance, okay. Maybe they've got comfortable doing that, and it's maybe the connection has made them realize, look, it's got to be more than money. It's about showing your feelings. It's about, you know, showing that vulnerability, like you being open and listening and talking, okay, getting to know one another on a deeper level. And it feels like there is some kind of self-sabotage here. It feels like there is some type of, even with the assumption energy that keeps coming through as a way to protect themselves from their own feelings, okay, because we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and it feels like they stay awake because they are over analyzing. We go back to that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is good with money, but they also have another skill. They're very good at analyzing things. Now, that could also go into overthinking, okay? Overdrive, okay? So let's have a look and see what's significant in the front. We have the Two of Cups. Yes. So this is bringing out one of my favorite lovers rock reggae song of all time. Okay, John McLean, and the song is "If I Gave My Heart to You." So it goes something like this. Let me just take a little sip. We're gonna take a little sip. Yes, baby. I'm gonna take a little sip of water now. A little sip of water, okay? Okay. Oop, cheers to intuitive gems. Cheers to intuitive gems. And don't watch don't watch the color of the straw. It's kind of like a brownish type of straw. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so with the Two of Cups being here, okay, this is giving back the song. If I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? If I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you treasure it? What would you do? What would you do? And it feels like this is what is the core of why they have done things the way they do things. Okay, they may have this running energy about them that they may be very good at, again, that external look, like, okay, they've seem like they've got it together, but when it comes to now being comfortable with the love aspect, now talking about their feelings and communicating that, this is where, and it feels like if you look carefully, look at the body language on the Two of Cups. Okay, we have this figure, their feet are firm on the ground. Okay, and we have the root chakra as well, which is another giveaway. The root chakra embodies the energy located in the base of the spine. It represents the energy of our moral compass, right and wrong. You know, we standing on business. Okay, our primary socialization, what we've learned. Okay, our understanding of right and wrong. Again, not every individual may have been born or raised in a family where the let's say things that are considered normal in society, so they may have had a very distorted or a view of the world, and that may also impact the way they go about doing things. Okay, so for example, if an individual never saw, they had a very avoidant type of love, okay, that there was received in the household, like their family didn't hug each other and they didn't really say love or anything like that, but how they would receive love could be like through food. They received it through food. Just generally checking that they were okay, but it wasn't to say like hugs or that kind of thing. That individual can then grow up, and because they've never received it and they may yearn for it, they can either like become like try to chase it, or just say, you know what, I'm gonna go and do my own healing, work on that, so that I don't become so avoidant as well, because I've received it and I've normalized that type of behavior in my connections. So I want to do differently. I hope it's making sense, okay? Or you have or it could be like this individual may become very avoidant, but at the same time want love, but then is scared to say they want it, okay? For many reasons, as if it for For some, they may say, oh, it makes me appear weak. Okay? Now, this feels like there could be a friendship group where this person is worried on their appearance, how they are viewed by others. Okay, it feels like there could be this energy of they are very, very particular on how people view them, but it feels like what throws them off, again, going back and looking at the energy, and just if we look here as well, those shoes and the boots and the tights, we're getting a strong yellow. The strong yellow is representing that energy of the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra, located in the belly area, okay, represents the energy of confidence. Okay, and just as confidence, self-esteem, and it's funny, I'm just noticing 444 on the clock. 444. So you might be seeing this number at this time. Okay, or especially as we're talking about confidence. Okay, and that the number represents the energy of like security, safety, okay, protection, and all of those things. Okay, the energy of Archangel Michael. So going back to the solar plexus now. With the solar plexus, okay. Yeah, so with the solar plexus, it feels very much like this person has not felt confident in that area. We've got a little giveaway as well with how the feet are not fully firmly on the ground. You've got that heel that's slightly lifted. Okay, and this figure here is just looking straight, and we see that kind of cautious, like, look, here's my cup, and it's like, I'm giving it to you. Okay, there seems to be a bit of cautiousness going on, but the Two of Cups does represent soulmate energy. Okay, soulmate energy. Now it feels like this person now, it's like they've come, it feels like they've now come to a place where they're like, it's you that I want. It's you who's been my soulmate the whole time. Again, we can have more than one soulmate, okay? So don't get it twisted. A soulmate could be like your love for a child, a love for a pet, okay? A love for a place, a love for a person, okay? You can have soulmates in many aspects of soulmates, okay? However, it feels like this person is like seeing that, like, wow, I want to give this a chance. I want to, like, is this too late? I've done some stupid things? But it does feel like it's based on their maturity. Look what we have here, the Two of Swords. At the back, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is kind of telling us with the Two of Swords and the High Priestess in the reverse. And let's have a look here, the Emperor here. Yes, this person, it's like they're realizing that they've been led. And we've got behind the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. This is kind of giving us this energy that this person knows that they've been led astray. Okay, it feels very much like their actions have been influenced by the view of others. Now, because with the Emperor is that four energy, that strong four energy. Okay, and we saw the energy of the 444, okay, coming up on the phone. Okay, it's a major arcana. We've got two major arcanas, the High Priestess and the Emperor. And the Emperor came out in the reverse. So this is telling us this is somebody who can embody like that king energy, because we saw it with the Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. However, what they are scared of, or what they're apprehensive of, okay, that you have seen that side of them that they hold dearly, they hold very close, okay? Think of it as that five of pentacles energy that they are fearful of, and they hold it very close, scared that you will see, or scared of how much should they give. Okay, now it could be as well they've seen people around them that have been mistreated, and there's a deep fear that they will get mistreated. Okay, and with the Knight of Pentacles here, so we've seen the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, right next to the Emperor. It's like someone who is lost on what direction they should take. The Emperor, think of the Emperor as somebody, as like the leader, and just like, Emperor, what should we do now? Emperor, what should we do? It's the idea that the Emperor is the one that will help with the leadership, okay, will delegate and say, right, this needs to get done, okay, create that structure, things like that. Think of like, in like even, let's say, a political leader, or like you have like a, I'm thinking Prime Minister, or Prime Minister, what do you call for the United States? I'm trying to remember the, I can't remember it. But just think of like the politically. If you do know, put it in the comments down below. Put it in the comments down below. Okay, yeah. It's the idea that it's like, yes, I'll vote for him or I'll vote for them. I'll vote for her because they appear to seem to know what they're saying. They look confident. They look the part. And I'm also seeing evidence of their leadership. This is the Emperor, but it's in this position, which is saying, I want to invest in this space, but you're moving wishy-washy. Okay, when I say wishy-washy, it's like topsy-curvy, something like that. Wishy-washy. It's like, like, I don't know. Can I invest my time in this? Can I invest my time in this? And this is why we're seeing that Two of Swords opportunity. Two of Swords. I was going to say Two of Swords, and but the here is like the Wheel of Fortune is saying that this opportunity all depends on you getting yourself together. Knowing what it is that you want. Because if you don't know what you want and you're not clear with it, then how are you going to allow, things to come? But it feels like there could also be, even though the Two of Swords is kind of like weighing this person down, because it's like, they're getting stuck. There's an energy of like getting stuck in the clouds, okay? It feels like it's also helping them to see things differently. But it feels like it's their subconscious and those late night thoughts that are really like making them question themselves. Okay, let's see what's behind this. We have the Ace of Wands. Now that Ace of Wands is that big D energy. So again, we've got to keep it clean and classy. But there could be this energy that is driving them to want to come towards you even more. Okay, it could be just the way how it feels like it could just be the way how you connect with them. And it's like things that you've said is like really resonating, and it's like replaying. Okay, now it feels like there could also be someone that they talk to. Maybe it could be a parent, maybe it could be a friend or a sibling. But it feels like they do have strong regrets. It feels like they do listen to a lot of love songs, okay, that remind them of you. Okay, I'm getting the energy that, again, look at that with that Hermit, that time apart has made this person see things differently. Another major arcana. Let's go back to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about intuition. It's all about intuition. And it feels like this is where this person has neglected that part of themselves, trusting themselves, trusting their gut, and not getting swayed by what others think of them, but what do they actually think of themselves. And it feels very much like this is where this person is going through this energy. Again, there's an awakening energy with the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is all about, let me sit and reason with myself. Okay, no distractions, just this little light. Okay, just enough light to help me to see what I need to see. Okay, even this one is another thing, is another reminder of like taking action. Okay, to go and do something, and what they're doing right now is to work on themselves internally. Okay, now this person could be younger than you, they could be the same age as you. Okay, they could be older. You could have known this person like in your younger years. Okay, it feels very much like it's someone who's known you and has regrets on how things may have worked out between you. It could also feel like this person deep down, okay, even though it's like we're getting like this wishy-washy energy, deep down it's the Two of Cups, is that the energy that they go back to and reminisce on that energy, hoping that they can come back to you with the Three of Wands. Okay, however, if it is somebody that has been going back and forth, just trust your intuition at the same time. Okay, trust your intuition. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the Jamaican proverb, see what wants to come through. We've got quite a few, but we're gonna pick one. One, please. Can we have one? One, please. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Look at this. This really covers what's going on here. We have every cave have its own duppy. So essentially, every cupboard has its own skeletons. Okay. Duppy is essentially in Jamaican culture represents the embodiment of like a ghost, an entity, spirit. Okay, now the idea of that duppy, it's like it can try to intimidate you. Okay, it can try and intimidate someone who doesn't feel, especially if you're like, if you're scared, it's like ha ha ha, woo, I can get you even more now because you're scared. Wherever if it's like you stand firm in this position, like the Emperor in this position, you just say, move from here, ghost, who are you? Or energy, or because it doesn't even have to be a ghost. It can also be the energy of like someone who tries to come and bully and intimidate you, okay, from your position. Okay, but the idea is that every cave hole have its own duppy, meaning every cupboard has its own skeletons. Could be things that people may not feel truly confident about, things in their past, things that they've had to learn, heal from, grow. Okay, but it's just like the song that's coming through, Outcasts. I know you like to think that your poo don't sting, but roses still smell like poo poo. Okay, it's like that idea of like no one's perfect. Okay, but it's what we do. It's either what we do with the cards that we are dealt with. Okay, it's how we handle situations. It's how we go and say, right, I may lack in this area. Okay, I may have been really good when handling my money, getting a career, but when it came to love now, I've neglected that area. Okay, because it just seems like mess, or it just seems like maybe the people at the time just weren't on serious time or whatever, and I just thought I ain't got time for that. So it could be then you're right, let's work on that now. Let's take the hermit mode and work on it. Let's work on our own self-love to help us to identify, okay, maybe any patterns or anything that we've got ourselves caught up in. It could be like a different person, but the same patterns unfolding, okay? So that we're building that secure sense with ourselves, okay? I hope it's making sense. But this is basically what this Jamaican proverb is about. It's like the idea that we can't let our skeletons hold us back, okay? So let's have a look at some messages now. I'm gonna just get my water. Okay? And cheers to intuitive gems. Okay? Cheers to intuitive gems. Okay. So let's have a look now. We're going to use the Blunt AF deck, and let's see what messages want to come through. Okay. For pile 1, reveal the messages that pile 1 need to see, and we're going to sing Blunt AF. Okay, if you are new here, or to our subscribers, you know, we like to sing, we like to channel sing, we like to vibe. So thank you as always for vibing. So we're gonna sing Blunt AF, okay, and it goes something like this. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Yeah, can you sing that with me? Okay. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Come on, okay, one more time. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Hey, yes. So we've charged these cards. Now reveal those messages for pile 1. Okay. Now I'm getting this energy that there is still this apprehensive energy, because we've seen it. So we're gonna sing 3 times. Okay. Tell me, baby. Tell me how you feel, baby. Yeah, tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Reveal those messages. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. You can sing it with me too. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Okay, we sang it a little bit more. It was like, I'm getting messages, keep going. Okay, tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Okay, last shuffle. Thank you. Take that one too. Ooh la la. See, we get lots of vibes here, okay? We like to read, but we like to sing, okay? Singing is such a great way, okay, to allow blocked energy to flow, okay? So let's have a look at these Blunt AF messages. They're exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. I would love, look at this. I would love to sit down and talk over food and break the ice between us. Okay, it's definitely giving this energy. Okay, it's definitely giving that energy. Now, again, we have seen a variety of energy here. So you could be dealing with a strong fire sign. You could fight something of fire as Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, with the cups being here, so think of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, we also have the High Priestess, that water energy as well. Okay, you could be dealing with an earth sign with the Hermit being here. So think of earth signs, Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn. Okay, we have the strong Aries energy with the Emperor. Okay, so fire sign again. The Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So earth sign and the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, so strong fire energy, fire signs, okay? And we have some air energy with the Two of Swords. So with the swords relating to the air sign energy, think of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I think we've covered them all. Yes, earth, fire, water, and air. All right, so it could be any sign. But we see a lot of fire, and we see a lot of strong fire energy, fire and earth, okay? And it could be telling us that energy of like fire representing passion, taking action, doing something, and the earth energy is that groundedness, being solid in your decision, what you want to do, okay? If you look at the Emperor has to have a lot of groundedness in order to lead. Do you see how their feet and how they're sitting on that throne? And do you see that strong red, as we explored earlier, that the root chakra represents the energy of, yes, the root chakra represents the energy of the moral compass, okay, like right and wrong, doing what's right, okay, being clear with your like, or even just having an understanding of why you're doing things, that you can communicate that, okay, standing firm. So it's like they know that this is what their action that they need to take next. I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. Yeah, I'm feeling jealous right now. It could be that they're feeling jealous because they might be seeing you with some, like, living your life, social media, and maybe feeling like that could have been me. I daydream about us. We've seen it again earlier with this energy of them daydreaming at night. Strong late night thoughts. The Ace of Wands is a big giveaway. Again, we've got to keep it clean and classy. But it's telling us that, you know, just a little bit of thinking of you. See that all that air releases something, okay? We've got to keep it clean and classy. Okay? But if, you know, if anyone said, oh yeah, this person ain't feeling you, this person thinks you're attractive, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. I can't help but be drawn to you, okay? I see myself in a long-term committed relationship with you. Ooh la la. I need closure from you, but I still want you back. This is the energy of that Two of Swords, confused, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do when I feel for you? What do I say when I care for you? Hey, yes. So let's see what else we have. We've got to keep it clean and classy. This energy is present. I get turned on when I think of you and I see you. I have to compose myself all the time. Ooh la la. I picture starting a family with you. Okay? Someone is really feeling you. We're going to have a look at the initials next and see who it could be. I've learned a lot from our time together. It has changed me for the better. Again, that strong energy of that someone seeing things differently now. You are my type. I've never met anyone like you before. Ooh la la. We need to talk about this. I'm not sure if the feeling is mutual. I have a child / children. How do you feel about this? Maybe this could have been a scenario here as well. I'm open, ready and steady to love and be loved by you. I'm open and... Ooh, we got it twice. I'm open and ready and steady for love, and I'm emotionally available. So this person wants to like open up again. If I gave my heart to you. Okay. I use music to remind me of you. Didn't we say this earlier? This energy of music? Oh la la. We need to figure this out. Are you open to this too? Could be why I'm singing a lot as well. There's the energy of maybe through song. It's like it's an outlet to help them to talk about their feelings or connect with their feelings. My feelings are shifting. I want more with you. I know I am confusing right now. Yep. Seeing others all booed up makes me anxious about making the wrong move. With you, I have a little growing up to do. So again, that energy of maturity coming through. I look at your number, meaning to call, but I'm scared to make the initial move. Your energy has awakened me to self-love and healing for us. You are always on my mind. You could be even sensing their energy, okay? I wish I could hold you right now. I want something real. I want something real, baby. You have helped me know my worth. Look, we've got that distance coming through. Where's the Three of Wands? Where's the Three of Wands? Where's the Three of Wands? There it is. This distance is tough, but I hope we can get through this. I hope we can get through this. Okay, we've got 2 more here. No, 3 more here. I'm over this drama. I'm done with what we had. I want it to be real if I get a second chance. And look at, didn't we have this energy about misunderstanding? And it's come back. We misunderstood each other badly. Woi. Okay. So, let's leave you with something. We'll leave you with something. We're going to leave you with a bonus. Let's have a look at these decks. Let's see what wants to come through. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for Pile 1. Pile 1, you got quite a few that wants to come through. We're going to take this too. Okay. Ooh la la. We have, you are so smart. Your intellect. So your intellect really, again, this energy keeps coming through. Collective. Your intellect really turns me on. You are so smart and I really enjoy our conversations. Tears. When I think of you, I cry. When I think of you, I cry. And we have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities and I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Okay, and perhaps that could have been what was going on. It feels like it could have also been how they've dealt with things and they realize that it's created a barrier. Okay, it could also be that they've been going through a period of that hermit energy, working on themselves, looking for deeper meaning, understanding. Okay. And we have, I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you. You didn't deserve any of it. We're going to leave you with a blunt AF advice. Just a little extra. Let's see what wants to come through in the blunt AF advice. Okay. Reveal the messages the collective needs to see. We have the thrill of new beginnings. With new love, there's a thrill I haven't felt in ages. So there's definitely this energy of hoping that there could be a reconciliation. Moments that matter. It's the little moments that mattered most, and they still bring tears to my eyes. So it could be contemplating, looking at things that they wish that they could have done differently, things that they may have taken for granted. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest for others. But we're going to leave you with some initials. Okay, so reveal the initials the collective need to see. It could be something that you know about them, their name, okay, middle name, first name, last name, area, location, the type of work, anything that resonates. Okay, take it where it resonates, leave the rest for others. Okay, I'm currently hearing a motorbike, maybe something to do with a motorbike, perhaps. Okay. And I'm getting another message to give you an extra bonus as well, because we kept getting those little phone messages. So we're going to look into the accountability deck. So, okay, we're going to sing Tell Me How You Feel, baby. Okay. Tell me 3 times. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel, baby. Okay, blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Okay, we have Z that has tried to do a little peekaboo. M is really trying to come through for you. Okay, just making sure they're all flat so you can see them all. Yeah, so have a look. Okay, we have M, what's this one there, V. We're seeing a lot of kind of distance energy and here in the middle as well. Okay. Let us know in the comments if you notice anything. If the initial is there for you. Or you can put juicy, juicy. Okay, juicy, juicy in the comments down below. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. All right. Okay, look at that. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T at Gwan, Tarot and Tea. Much love and blessings to you all. Okay, again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. Okay, just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay. Asoitga. Asoitga is Jamaican patois and it simply means this is how it goes. Aso it go. Asoitga. Okay. Well, if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 2 and pile 3, okay. Okay, I hope to see you there too on the other side as we gather more juicy, intuitive gems. But I've just remembered the message, bonus message for the collective. Okay, let's have a look in the accountability deck. Ooh, we got 2. No, we got 3. Again, 3 coming out again. 3 at the beginning, 3 to end. Strong energy of 3 is telling us that there's a strong energy of growth. Okay? I know that timing is crucial, and I want to ensure we are both ready for any conversation. So they want a conversation, but they want to make sure you are both ready. Okay? I ponder the possibility of reconnecting, but know it must be healthy for us. I've learned to identify my triggers. Didn't we say this word earlier? I learned to identify my triggers and how they impact my reactions. Okay? Let's have some juicy in the comments down below. Okay? So, we're going to leave it there. Big up yourselves every time. Be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and keep sipping. And stay hydrated, because, child, the streets are hot. Okay? It is warm out here. It's warm. Okay? So, see you on the other side. And Gwan. Wagwan, people. Wagwan tea sippers. Wagwan, my generals. So, we are on pile 2, and we're exploring Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you, and we have phones popping off as well. Hey, so if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, what? Big up, big up, big up, big up, what? Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time, every time, every time, every time. Hey, come and sit and vibe with Auntie T. Come and get some juicy intuitive gems. What? Much love and blessings to you all, okay? Big up every time from Auntie T, okay? To our subscribers, to our intuitive tea sippers, our generals. What? We got to give you some good vibes. What? We have to give you some good vibes. We say, big up, big up, big up, big up. What? Big up, big up, big up. What? Big up, big up, big up, big up. What? Big up, big up, big up. Big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. I hope you've got something nice and hydrating to sip on. We've got today water. If you have come from pile 1, we had to take the lights off and everything because it was hot. Okay, we've currently got a heat wave going on. So let us know in the comments where you're from and if you're feeling the heat too. Okay. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below on what you're sipping on and where you are from. Let's big you up in the comments, okay? So we've done our housewarming. We've got one more thing. If you hear from time to time, okay, it's just how I connect with those intuitive gems that come through in Jamaican culture, Jamaican patois, Jamaican sayings, okay? And it's also used across the Caribbean. It's a Caribbean saying. If you hear woy, okay, woy, okay, or woyoy, okay, it's essentially the equivalent to OMG, OMG. Now, I like to use it in a singy way, like I'm singing it out, okay, doing a run on the saying, okay? So it's just a way of how I connect with those gems, and I'm essentially just saying, okay, you're coming through today, okay, OMG, all right? So let's see, Gwan for pile 2. Okay, we may have the energy of 2 coming to the read. 2 is all about balance, options, decision, choices. So we're going to see if it comes through. Okay. And Wagwan in Jamaican patois simply means what is going on. It could be used as a greeting. Okay. And it could just also be used to say, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on around here? What is going on around here? Okay. Hey. So, I've got the cards. say ready to have a look, but we're going to start with these cards. So many things remind me of you. So many things. Now, we had the phone popping off, and it's another way of how I connect with those signs and synchronicities. Okay? Especially being an air sign, being a Gemini. Okay? It's how we can communication is like a particular area, and when I get the phone like little phone like sounds and things like that, it's another way of how I connect with that energy. Okay, so we have a lot of messaging energy coming through. It feels like it could be this person looks to you in places, people and things. It feels like it could be something to do with songs. It feels like there might be some shared memories. There could be some shared history. There could be some shared mutual connections between you and this person. It could even be like a location. Okay? It feels like it could also be things that you have in common with this person. Okay? Now it feels like these are just the channeled messages that are coming through. It feels like it could be someone who currently I can see an eye. Like someone who's had their eye on you for a while. Okay? It could be just maybe like social media. It could also be, if this is someone from the past or current, it could be that maybe there's some pictures taken. Okay? For some of you, it could even be someone's talked about baby pictures or younger pictures, what you looked like in the past. Okay, maybe this could be something to do with like even a school love interest or something for some of you. Okay, or your younger years. That energy did come through in Power One as well. Okay. It feels like for some of you, you may have a good relation, okay, or like good speaking terms with a parent or a family member with this person. Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others, but these are the child messages coming through. Okay, we have I remember every detail of that day. I remember every detail of that day. That's probably why we saw the eye. Okay, it's like someone's looking at something. It feels like it is something to do with what you was wearing. It feels like it could also be something to do with things that they wanted to say or things that they didn't say. It feels like it could also be something about this person's, and they may have this nervousness. Okay, it could be even a laugh that they do. It feels like there's a kind of like an anxious energy. Okay, maybe that's where the two energies coming through. There's something about making a choice, making a decision. Okay, where it feels like there could be a nervousness around it. Okay. Yes. Okay, no. That's all I'm getting. I was just having a little wait to see if anything else was coming through. And we have I know I messed up everything. I know I messed up everything. Now, it feels like we're going to have to sing, okay? There feels like there is some blocked energies. Right now, I'm kind of like playing with my lip. Now, perhaps this is something that this person does. Perhaps it could be something that you do. Again, it feels like something like an anxious thing that they may do. Maybe you've noticed it, okay? Maybe it's vice versa. but it feels like it's something that they do, maybe even when they're thinking, okay, I know I messed up everything. It feels like there's a self-sabotage energy coming through. Okay, there's a self-sabotage, something like they've either the lack of making a choice, not being fast enough, their movements may have created some kind of confusion. It feels like it could also be something to do with them being confident to do something. Okay, right, we're going to go straight to we're going to go to have a look at their perspective of what's going on and versus yours. Okay, I had some affirmation cards in my hands, but we're going to go to this deck, the feelings revealed. Let's have a look at this deck, feelings revealed, and we're going to go to pile 2. We are at pile 2 there. We at pile 2 there. Meaning we're going to go straight into blunt AF, okay? But we're just going to sing tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Okay, so I just find it's a great way, okay, to connect with that feeling, okay? And it's just like, imagine it's just like a feeling of being open, okay? Or like a key to a lock, okay, while we sing. Trying to visualize something like that, because we're getting to the depths of what's going on here, okay? I hope that's making sense. So singing is a great way to unblock things, okay? Think of sound frequencies and how it's used to be healing, like for the healing purposes, and this is why we connect with the singing, okay? And it's also a way of how I connect with that ancestral energy as well, okay? In all of our reads, we always give thanks to the universe, the spirit guides, our guardian angels, and our ancestors, because they all bring something to the table. And singing has always been that. In terms of Jamaican culture, just in general black culture, singing has always been that healing medium, okay? So I always go to it. Sometimes people go, why are you singing all the time? Why are you singing all the time, man? Why are you singing all the time? That's why, okay? So, but in many cultures, okay, singing and dance has always, I think across most cultures, there's always some element of singing and dance that brings people together. Okay, it could be also used for healing, so this is why we do it as well, okay? But again, everybody has their style. You'll go to different readers and you'll find that they do many different things, okay? So, yes, okay? All right, so let us sing, okay? Right, so let me have a little sip of water first, actually. We'll have a bit of water. Okay, we're going to sip on some water. Okay, so cheers to intuitive gems. Okay, right. So, and then we're going to sing 3 times. Tell me how you feel for me, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Okay, so we're looking at, we're going to call this person John and call you Jane, okay? So we're looking at John's perspective, his exact thoughts and feelings. Let's have a look at his exact thoughts and feelings. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. One more time. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Thank you. So we've got quite a few. One is trying to come through. So we've got, these are all his exact thoughts and feelings. These are, we're looking at John's perspective, okay? Now let's have a look now from your perspective. Okay, from Jane's perspective. Right. 3 times. Tell me how you feel, baby. Yeah. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Ooh. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Yeah. Tell me how you feel. One more. Last shuffle. Something's coming through. We've got quite a few here. Okay. And we'll take this one too. Alright. Okay. We've got quite a few on your side. We'll just see if there's any more from the other side. Any more for the other side? To make it even. Is it something to do with balance? Again, something needs to be... Okay, any more from this side? Yes, one more. Thank you. We'll take that. Hey. Okay. Let's start with your side, because you've got more that came through on your side. So, we have so many things reminds me of you. Now, this could be someone current. This could be someone you're in separation with. This could be someone from the past. This could be someone, an ex. Okay, that could be maybe, that could want to return. Okay, that may want to return, do want to return. Okay, so we have communicate your love language, identify your love languages to enhance connection and understanding. So it's the message here of like being clear, express how you feel, don't feel no way about it. Okay, so we're looking at the perspective of Jane. Okay, your energy right now. Be gracious in acceptance. Accept each other's flaws with grace. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Gratitude for lessons learned. I'm grateful for the lessons they've made me stronger and wiser. Okay. Yearning for closure. I seek closure, but it feels elusive, like a shadow I can't grasp. Embody commitment. Commitment is a choice. So choose to be dedicated to each other every day. So this could be your direction, your energy, where you want to go. Okay. And we have heartfelt confession. If only I had the courage to tell you I loved you that day. Perhaps this could have been a mutual feeling between both of you. Ooh la la. The pain of letting go. Letting go feels like losing a part of myself. It is a struggle. The comfort of memories. In my solitude, I find comfort in recalling our shared moments. Now, this could also be feelings that both like mutual feelings across both sides. Revisiting old haunts. Every familiar place reminds me of the love we once shared. So again, did we say something about it could be something kind of like shared memory, shared location, shared these things, and it's like they're unfolding here. Okay, the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't just for you; it is peace. It's for my peace of mind. It's for my peace of mind. Yes, that's something as well. When it comes to like forgiveness, sometimes we can just think, oh, I forgive, but I won't forget. But ultimately, the forgiveness is for us. Because if we don't learn to forgive, it will just eat us away. Okay? Eat us away. Like, especially if it's like, it could be something really painful, but it's also now creating blockages in our own, internally, energetically, spiritually. So by making peace with it is how we can now put a stop to it also causing further harm to us. okay, emotionally, etc. I hope that's making sense. Lingering regret. I wish I had told you how much you meant to me before we parted. So what we're getting here, that there could be these feelings on both sides. Echoes of laughter. Your laughter still echoes in my mind. It brings me joy and pain. Fear of rejection. I'm terrified of opening up again. Will my heart be safe? And we had this energy in pile 1 with the song by John McLean, If I Gave My Heart to You. Okay, the song is If I Gave My Heart to You. It's a Lovers Rock reggae song. If I gave my... rewind. Hey! If I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Okay, so if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Would you treasure it? Okay, lessons in love. I've learned that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Yes, darling. Yes, honey. It is a strength. The taste of regret. Every moment not spent with you feels like a regret I can't swallow. Okay, commit to transparency. Transparency builds trust. Share your thoughts and feelings openly. Period. Trust in the process. Trust that true love takes time. Don't rush. Don't rush the journey, because you gotta be on that journey with yourself. If you don't know who you are, how can you know what it is that you really deserve? What is it that you really deserve to be in your life right now? The type of people, the type of food, the type of area that you want to be in, the choices that you are accepting for yourself. You first need to be at peace with who you are, so you can allow things to come your way, so you can receive it, and you're not receiving things in an anxious way where you feel like I'm an imposter. No, you deserve abundance in your life. You deserve abundance in your life. So when that abundance comes, you can fully embrace it. Okay. Know your worth. Recognize your value. You deserve love that reflects your worth. And we have set healthy boundaries. Establish boundaries that protect your well-being and foster respect. Stay committed to your vision of love. Keep your vision of love in focus. Let it guide your choices. And we have let go of toxicity. Oh, a bit tongue-tied there, but just release toxic relationships. Prioritize those that uplift and support you. Okay. Words left unsaid. I replay our conversations, wishing I had been more honest. So wishing I had been more honest. We have the magic of first impressions. From our first meeting, I felt an undeniable connection. So there is something very significant here about a day here, okay? Now let's look at it from their perspective. We've still got not as many compared to this side, but we'll have a look and see what's here. Learn from past experiences. Reflect on past relationships and use those lessons to grow and improve. Okay? Encourage each other's dreams. Support each other's dreams and ambitions. It strengthens your bond. And it's brilliant because it's also about two coming together. nothing about it's got nothing to do with one-sided relationships. One-sided relationships are toxic. They're, they are not collaborative. They are not. It's not aiding. It's not uplifting. It's so a healthy, loving, nurturing connection has to be both parties are supporting, engaging with one another. The interdependence energy. Okay. You can all be doing your own thing, but you support one another at the same time. Okay? Learn to compromise. Compromise is essential. Find common ground that honors both perspectives. Be open. So we're getting a lot of shared energies here. Be open to vulnerability. Embrace vulnerability. And this is also connecting with that energy of the intuition, the energy of self. Okay, that internal self, knowing who you are. Okay, it deepens intimacy and trust in relationships. And we have new beginnings. So there could be this energy of wanting a reconciliation. Okay, it could also be hoping that maybe if this could be you, the new person, the new energy, or wanting to start a new leaf. Okay, so new beginnings with someone new. I find hope again, yet shadows of the past linger. So this is kind of also saying, working on any past issues. We did have on this side about the letting go and seeing letting go as a healing, okay, rather than seeing it as something's been taken away from me. No, it's about putting ourselves in alignment with what we truly want and need. That is for our greater good, that is for our growth, that is for our ascension, okay? A heart's resilience. Even after pain, my heart still believes in love, possibility, sweet memories. So there are some shared memories here. I cherish the laughter we shared. Those moments are etched in my heart. And we have messages about laughter here. Okay, so maybe laughter, lightheartedness was also a way that there was like a strong commonality here. What could have been? I often wonder where we would be if things had gone differently. We have stay true to yourself. Never compromise your authenticity for the sake of a relationship. Focus on the present. Stay present in your relationships. Avoid dwelling on past hurts or future anxieties. Look at this word coming through. Okay? Again, especially with this card here. If let's say we meet someone new, okay, but we still haven't healed from past pain in a previous connection, previous relationship, previous connection, okay, we can then take on that same unhealed energy into the new connection. So this person doesn't have a clue. They don't know what your past history is. They don't know what you've gone through, okay, and vice versa. So you're both on a clean slate. However, it's when the past now meets up with the present. If we haven't healed it, it can then resurface. Something may trigger. Okay, it could be a misunderstanding. It could be the unhealed pain. And it brings you back to the past, making you think of things that you're thinking, oh my gosh, this, I felt like, you might not even realize it at the time, or maybe until after you've had some time to sit back and realize, wow, oh, I now know where the root of this pain comes from. Okay, so then you can heal it, let go of it, release it. Okay, finding peace in acceptance. Acceptance is a slow process, but it brings me closer to peace. So we're seeing a lot of shared commonalities in what both need, what both want, what both desire. We have be honest about your feelings. Express your emotions honestly. It leads to authenticity in relationships. Okay, we had something similar about authenticity on this side in relationships. Okay, but we have this strong energy about being authentic, right? Not being afraid to be yourself. So let's leave you with for this section. Okay, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet at all. We're just having a look for this section. Let's see what message, what affirmation do you need to hear? So a message for Jane, please. What affirmation do you need to hear? Oh, we've got quite a few. We have, I am loved more than I ever thought possible. So tell yourself this, I am loved more than I ever thought possible. Okay? You can do it in front of the mirror. You can record yourself just like talking, saying these affirmations out loud. Okay? And as you say them, you know, try, like smile, laugh, anything that's going to bring you into that frequency of like feeling good, uplifting you. Okay? Because then it's going to align with those, with the words, match with those words, okay, that you are saying to yourself. It could be music, it could anything that's going to uplift you, uplift your spirit. Okay, it could be dancing, it could be singing. Say, okay, it could be like listening to a song and then say the words out loud. The universe is bringing my soulmate to me. I am making room for an amazing partner in my life. And I currently see 30 on the clock, so 3, the energy of growth in pile 1, pile 2, and I believe pile 3. Okay, we've had 3 cards from the first set of cards. So it's telling us there's a strong energy or the strong theme. Like usually every pick a card reading usually has like a theme, an ongoing theme. Okay, and it seems like the theme here is growth. Okay, growth, lessons, learning, healing. My partner shows me deep, passionate love. Ooh la la. Yes, okay. Yeah, speak these things into existence. Be about it. Practice it. Okay? Again, if you know what you want, you can attract more of what you want, what you need. I am attracting the perfect person for me. Okay? Now let's look at it from their perspective. Let's see what messages they need to hear. The tarot's like, I want to have a turn. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We're using the reference from Ninja Man. Okay. He's an OG lyricist. Okay. In Jamaican culture, we have like what we will call, like in the US, what you call rappers, we call the DJ, okay, and the actual person who plays the records is the selector, okay, the selector, but the DJ. So he was like a big time, well, he still is like a big time DJ, but he was very comical at the same time. So he would always come up with some one-liners. One of his things that he used to like do is hold on. Okay, hold on. So big up to Ninja Man. So my relationships are always fulfilling. They're always fulfilling. Okay, so this is what they want from their side. Any more for them? Any more? Okay. What I'm also getting from this side, from John's perspective, is that maybe they could be quite reserved. They could also be very particular when it comes to feelings. in pile one we had this energy of like maybe it could be up due to upbringing, that it wasn't seen as like comfortable to talk about feelings. It's like it could be like a family that they don't show love that way, or they've never been taught or shown, okay, or never taken the time. Let's say sometimes if we don't go and then learn for ourselves, okay, and go, well, you know what, actually I thought that was normal, that we don't we don't show hugs, we don't do hugs, we don't do emotional warmth or whatever, and then you come to realize, no, the importance of doing those things and how it can help in so much ways, okay, heal in so much ways, okay, especially when children are involved. It's so important, even just for our inner child, we connect with our own inner child and we show that love to ourselves, okay, right. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Because I know you got some more out there. I know you got more out there. I know you got some more in there. That's it. That's it. And look how it fell right on that pile. Okay. Okay, we have, I am open to a healthy, loving relationship that is right for me. I'm happy to give and receive love every day. Just when we was just talking about like upbringing, and for us to learn and to be able to receive love, and these type of messages come through. I'm in a relationship with someone I respect and who also respects me. So we can see that word respect is very important for this person, okay? Just like we was going back to what we were saying earlier about maybe triggers or things like that. Maybe respect could be something that this person has experienced a lot of issues around respect, okay? On this side here we have the messages around boundaries, okay? So it feels very much like both want the same things. However, it could also be going back to what we said earlier about the phone, communication, air sign. Maybe you could be dealing with the air sign, or maybe you have a lot of strong air sign energy in the air, okay? In terms of seeking that balance, communicating from both parties, exchanging, receiving, and talking, okay? The universe is bringing me romance and passion, okay? So, okay, you can say these affirmations out loud to yourself, okay? So, before we begin, we're going to actually do another deck, or the new deck that we have. I've actually taken the time to write them down now, because in the if you're watching this at a later time, the messages are timeless, but the reading before this, we did Who Has a Crush on You, because we haven't done that for a while, and I just couldn't remember the name of the deck, so I wrote it down this time. So it's the Blunt AF, Secure Attachment, Honest Thoughts and Feelings, okay? So we're going to have a look for both sides, and let's see what you need to see, okay? Let's see what you need to see. For pile 2, Blunt AF, we have, I feel seen and accepted by you. So it's giving us, this is a strong energy of what you truly need. You want to have this energy, okay? To feel this, to be aligned with this, to be secure in this, to be safe in this, okay? Let's see from their perspective. Okay, so Blunt AF, we have something trying to come through. We'll keep shuffling. Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings. If I pull away, it is not about you. It is me figuring crap out. It's me figuring shit out, okay? It's me figuring things out. So again, it feels, if you look what's going on here, and we have don't let outside noise, so don't let outside noise mess with our peace. So we have this energy of like the desire of wanting to feel seen and be accepted, but there's an energy of if they pull away, don't take it personal. It could just be that they need to work on things. However, they may also need to work on their communication to make that clear. And it could also be here that this person is also recognizing not to let any external things make them question themselves. Okay? Alright, any more from their side? Any more from their side? I'm going to go back to your side. Yes, we have your loyalty is sexy and tantalizing. Is tantalizing. Your loyalty is sexy and tantalizing. Okay, another reference to Ephraim, so a comedian, and he does a lot of jokes on growing up as in a West African Sierra Leonean household, and his father would always say the word tantalizing. It was really funny. Right, trust is our foundation. Don't doubt it now. So trust is our foundation. Think of a house. Before you get to the roof, you've got to build the solid foundation first. That's the trust. That's essentially trust in a relationship. Okay, now let's look from your side. And we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a strong sense of like security, stability, okay, structure, foundation. We saw the energy of 444 in power 1. Okay. So, blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings. Let's see what you need to see. Any more? Yes, last shuffle. Thank you. Okay. Oh, one has revealed itself, so we'll take it just as I put it away. Oh no, we've seen that one. I think about a future with you seriously. I want to grow with you, not just love you. Ooh la la. I trust you with my secrets and scars. And then we have that trust. We see a lot of mutual energy here. My heart is open even when my words are blunt. Okay? And I hope you know how much you matter to me. Now again, it could be both feeling like that. Let's see how many cards you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4, the energy of stability, structure, harmony. We have 6 here. So the energy, structure, stability, security. Okay, but that essentially that gives that harmony, because if you've got structure, it's like you've got that energy of like, okay, I can sit, I can be in peace. Now we have 6 here. 6 represents the energy of harmony. Okay, it can also represent the energy of like reminiscing as well. Okay, so they want harmony. There's an energy of wanting harmony, and there's an energy of wanting to feel safe and secure. Okay, but if you look at it could be, you might be, things are worded differently, but it's essentially the same energy. Okay, now this could be a soulmate energy you're dealing with. It could be a twin flame energy. Now when we say twin flame, the idea of a twin flame, it's like one soul that's split in 2, and both parties have to go and do their work. Okay, and the idea is that you may meet one another in this lifetime, and it may be very like a short coming together, and then you go back to go and do that work internally. And then the idea is that you've both done the work and you're both at peace, you're both in harmony, you're both in alignment with what you truly want and need. The idea that you come back, okay? However, when it comes to soulmates, you can have more than one soulmate, okay? So don't get it twisted, okay? But what we're seeing is that it feels very much like growth is the theme, but also communicating clearly what you truly want and being okay with saying it out loud. So let's have a look at the tarot. Let's see what the tarot wants to say. And I'm currently seeing 44 on the clock, okay, while recording. So that's the strong energy of that safety, structure, stability, okay, security energy. And if we add 4 plus 4 together, that gives us 8. That's about taking action, doing something, endurance, okay? Ay, 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 ay. We shuffled the deck and we got 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is the family card. It's the family card, and someone is vision. Let's rewind that again. Someone is visualizing. Visualize. Oh, that's kind of hard to sing. Someone is visualizing this energy. They want to have this energy with you. They're thinking of a picket fence. They're thinking of a family pet. They're thinking of children. They're thinking of a happy home. They're thinking of intimacy. They're thinking about real love. They're thinking about communication. And talking from the bottom of their heart to the top of their heart, to the side of their heart. They want to be really open with you. Yeah. Okay, enough of this silliness now. Right, so with the 10 of Pentacles being here, this is telling us that they want this vibe, they want this energy. And look how we have 10. If we go back to what we said earlier, we have 4 on this side, we have 6 on this side. What does 4 plus 6 equal to? Ding 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 ding. It's 10. Okay, it's 10. 10 represents the energy of completion, but it can also represent the energy of a new beginning. Make it as you will. Either it's an ending or it's a new beginning. You know, think of the coin. It depends on how you look at or a glass. Is it half empty or is it half full? It all depends on your perspective. It all depends on your attitude. Where you could think or it looks like something is at an ending is actually a beginning. What we see here with the 10 of Pentacles, again, that mutual family connections. There could be the, or it could even be the connection or the desire of wanting this. This could be the vision that they desire. If you look carefully, do you see this this is the couple. This is the couple. Look at the colors. We're gonna look into the chakra colors now. We have red, root chakra energy. The root chakra energy, it represents the energy of our moral compass, our upbringing. Okay, understanding right from wrong, understanding like our boundaries are setting those roots of who we are. Okay, knowing what we stand for, our principles. Okay, comes from that. Sometimes those principles can be acquired from our family, the traditions, culture, etc. Okay, that energy is located at the base of the spine. Okay. Woo! Look at that. We got these well, you know what? We're going to keep the cards the same way. We're going to pull this one because remember, it's for the algorithm. Okay, we got to keep we can't reveal the nakedness. No. Just remembered, darling. I just remembered. Yes, so we got the lovers here. Now, the lovers, if anyone knows the number of the lovers, it's number 6. It's number 6. Okay, number 6 and number 2 has a similar energy to one another because 6 is about harmony, but number 2 is about balance. So in order to get that balance, there's harmony here to get balance. Okay. So you could be dealing with an air sign for this to come out. Okay. It could also represent the energy that you both love one another. There's just a stubbornness to say that you both feel the same way. It could be both parties are watching one another. Who, me to you, no, you to me to you. No, you first. No, but I thought you was going to say something. I thought you was going to call me. I thought... Someone has to take some action. Someone has to do something, okay? And that mountain is telling us that things are building up because the courage, it's like trying to build that courage to say something, to do something, okay? So it's not a missed opportunity, okay? All right, we're going to cover this a bit. Let's cover it. And then we have, okay, so let's go back to the 10 of Pentacles, but we'll keep it this way. So we have the 10. Ooh, and I see the sun. The 10 of Pentacles being here. We see children. We see like a grandparents. But again, looking at the couple and how they're talking to one another. Okay. We have, let's call this person John. Okay, they've got this green, which is telling us that strong heart chakra robe, or like a scarf on their robe. And then they got the sacral chakra. So the heart chakra is located in the heart center. The heart is the heart, okay? To give, to receive love. We have the sacral chakra representing in this orange color. It's in the sexual reproductive area, okay? It also represents the energy of taking action, doing things, okay? Think of the energy of the 8. It's about doing things, making things happen, okay? Making a plan and just running with the plan, okay? So if we look at Jane now, okay? Jane is going on what they think is right, what they think, based on their standards, based on what they hold dearly. And this figures here is like, well, for the love of, the both of us, this is our plan. We're going to do this and build this together. Okay? All of these pentacles represent all of this time and investment. Okay? If you see that big arch as well, it's like showing, it's kind of giving us an insight into what they have been building. Okay? If you see all these little clues, it's giving us clues on what they've been building. Okay? A legacy. Okay? A generational legacy. Okay? Again, think of that foundation, building that foundation, and you grow on that foundation. But that foundation involves both parties. Okay? Same way, just like what we've seen here with the lovers, okay? Both parties. Me to you, you to me. We give, we receive. And look what I see on the clock. I see 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Okay. Ooh, la, 3 zeros and 1. Okay. Multiple opportunities awaits. Okay, we're going to pull out the sun, because the sun is representing that vibrant energy that both can have if both are willing to share. Again, we're going to cover that nakedness. Okay, what both could have if they both are willing to come together, celebrate and connect. Okay, all right, and we have the Empress here. The Empress is here, the energy of growth. Okay, we have the Sun, the Lovers and the Empress. This is telling us that this person sees you as the Empress. They want you to be their queen and their lady. They want you to, or you know, if it's from the vice versa, you know, their king and their, what would you, the queen and the lady, what would you call the man? Yeah, or the male, let's say they want you to be their king and their prince. Okay, king and prince or something like that. Queen and lady. Okay. Oh, king and gentleman. That's it. King and gentleman. But they recognize, if we see, have a look, with the Five of Swords being here, is I've got to stop sabotaging and I've got to work on that, let go, because I am blocking myself by doing so. Okay, and we see, look, the Queen of Cups. Look at that, the Magician in the reverse, another major arcana. Okay, the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. They don't want to be feeling this way and feeling stuck in their feelings. The Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands together like this. This is like giving wounded energy, and I need to go do something about it. And the Magician in this position is saying, yeah, you need to go do something about it because you're blocking yourself when you could just be giving your cup. You could be giving your cup, but you first need to be confident in expressing yourself. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse as well. So we do have a very, just by seeing the cups and this strong water energy here, we do have a match that maybe there could be an age difference here. There could be a maturity difference, or even an intimacy. Like maybe someone might be slightly more comfortable with it. Okay, like just talking from the heart. Okay. Because behind here as well, we have the Four. Look at that. We've got the Ten of Wands trying to pop through. The Ten of Wands, someone may feel like, ooh, give me some time, give me some time. Again, this energy, if I pull away, it's not you. It's me trying to figure out things. It's me trying to figure things out. Okay? But with the Five of Swords, this can represent the energy of conflict. It can represent the energy of betrayal. And we have the Four of Swords next to it. Okay, so 5 plus 4 can give us that 9 of Swords energy. Okay, that maybe someone has had something that has been dwelling. Okay, it could be the past, dwelling on the past, and that may have impacted them on moving in the future. So you see this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups. It's like different attitudes, looking at things differently. The Knight of Cups is positioned that way. The Queen of Cups is in this way. Okay, is in this position. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very connected to feelings. Okay, and the two could work together, even though there is a difference in the suit, as the fact that, well, in the one is a knight and one is a queen. Okay, but it feels very much like, with the Magician being here, is working on what they've got so they can move forward and come towards you. Okay, but they first got to be in tune with what they want. Let go of any past hurt with the Three of Swords. So it's not hindering them. It's not making them think, but do you remember when that happened? Do you remember when this? It's like putting that little voice away and saying, you know what, I'm no longer going to be in a prison, imprisoned to self-sabotage. It's not going to hold me back. Okay, so I can connect with that lover's energy and feel confident as well, and know that I deserve a relationship, a connection of abundance. Okay, where the two of us work together, communicate. Okay, we build and grow. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at a Jamaican proverb. Have we looked at a Jamaican proverb? No, we haven't. So let's have a look at a Jamaican proverb. Okay. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. We have one trying to come through. Okay, we have, if you can't catch Guaco, you catch him by his shirt. Okay, now this is the energy of like being strategic in how you move. Okay, being strategic in how you move. Okay, so in regards to this, it's like, as we're looking into love, because it can be used in different contexts. It could be like you want to get your own back on something. It could be in terms of revenge and all that kind of stuff. Okay, traps and stuff like that. But we're looking at love. Now, in terms of this love situation, it's about, right, I know I need to sit down, take a breather. Look at that. Look, the cards are just really just giving it all away. Contemplate on what it is that I want, because if I'm not in the right state of mind, and let's say I need that clarity to know what is it that I truly want. If I look back at my past connections with people, what was missing, or what did I like, what did I didn't like? Now, how is that also a reflection of me? Is that things that I'm ignoring about myself, that I'm not looking at myself in terms of what I need and what I want, and where I am currently? What is it that I won't stand for, and what I will accept? Again, you see how the Six of Pentacles is really giving us that energy way of like coming to, it's like you being strategic and saying, right, this is what I want. Okay, think of, for instance, we got, let's say, the internet. Okay, just an example is we have the internet. We have like 8 billion people who live on this planet, and you have a business owner now that wants to sell socks. Let's say they want to sell some like glittery socks. They know that the glittery socks are not going to cater to everybody. So they now got to be strategic in how they maneuver. They've got to then look for, or maybe start a group. It could be like starting an Instagram page, a social media page, to sell and promote these socks. Okay, maybe create a story about why they've created these socks, etc. But it's only going to cater to those who are looking for those things. They want a bit of glitter in their life, a little bit of, bling bling here and there. But it's not going to cater to everybody. Now, we say this just as an example to help you understand that it's the same thing that applies here. That if you are saying, right, I want something that's stable, I want something secure, I want something where I feel respected, and it's a mutual respect. The way we talk to one another is with respect. The way we embrace one another, we just say, how are you today? Like, how are you? Or having a conversation, or comfortable with talking face to face, over the phone, things like that, is you setting this, like, the standard of what you are willing to accept and what you aren't willing to accept. Okay, again, we have over 8 billion people on this world. Some people may come to play. Some people may come to, like, they want something, but they're not too sure. Okay, because they're still not clear with what it is that they want. You may have some people that seriously want something, and it's like they know exactly what they want, and really just want to attract someone that wants the same thing as them. So essentially, it's you finding your own niche. Okay, so if you know what your niche is, and you know what you know exactly what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like, that when it comes to you, it's not gonna be what is this? I don't know, because you know what it is that you want. I hope it's making sense. But that Six of Pentacles is saying, invest that time where you want to be, where you need to be. Okay? So, I hope you've enjoyed this read. Okay? Let's leave you with a message from the Blunt AF deck. Okay? I'm going to take another sip of water. Okay, so cheers to intuitive gems. Okay. So, Blunt AF, can we have a message for pile 2? Okay. Message for pile 2. What do they need to hear? Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you. Last shuffle. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and we get this one. I think this one came from that side. So, but just to make sure you've seen it, my feelings for you are solid. No doubts. Okay. You are still on my mind. The silence is a lot for me. So there could be some limited contact. Okay. Going on. I want something real with you. So we're seeing this energy of wanting this again. It's, especially because we're seeing a lot of Pentacles energy. Okay. And it's really nice to see Pentacles, because Pentacles represents that energy of wanting to build something, wanting to grow something. And we see that very strongly with the Pentacles, and we see it with the Lovers, the Lovers card. Okay, the Lovers card, and we see it with the Sun. The Sun that we saw in the Empress. This is a strong energy of wanting a prosperous connection. I regret how things ended. The trust is hard for me, but it is something I'm working on. I want us to talk about our future, and I hope you can see us together in the future. Look at this. Okay, that's the future that they want. I hope you know how much you matter to me. I am open, ready, and steady for love. I am emotionally available. Hey. I've learned a lot from our time together, and it has changed me for the better. I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. My period of growth, again, see this theme of growth coming through, has enlightened me to do better. But part of growth is accepting that feelings may not be reciprocated for a second chance. So this is already someone who's coming to peace with, if it doesn't come back together like in fruition, to make peace with it. I'm ready to prioritize you and make you my top priority. Okay, and perhaps this is how maybe the Queen of Cups they may have felt like this in the past, or may have experienced, where they've been pouring into other people's cup, and their cup was left. Okay, making them feel like, hey, what about me? What about me? When I'm alone, I try to act out what I would say to you to gain your interest. Again, it feels very much like this energy. Okay. What they will gain. Look what's behind it. They want success. We see the Three of Cups, okay, and we see the Emperor, and we saw we saw the Emperor, and we saw the Empress somewhere. The Empress is somewhere, but we did see the Empress. Look, there's the Empress. Okay, the two of you together. What's behind it? The Queen of Pentacles. This looks like whoever you're dealing with, this looks like, you know, it has the potential. It's just both parties have to come together. It could also be someone from the past who regrets. Okay, but we have this strong energy of, like, when I'm alone, I try to act out what I would say. We see a lot of celebration energy between this connection. The Sun, okay, the Lovers. Strong, it feels like a strong energy of, like, power couple. Work together, can build things that would last for generations to come. Social media makes this complicated, as this is all I have right now to connect. So it could be something to do with, as well, limited amount of contact. I want you now, when you stop showing me interest, run and chase vice versa game playing. So if you are dealing with anybody who's doing this, trust your intuition and use your discernment. Okay? So we're going to leave you with some initials on who this could be for pile 2. So Blunt AF. Okay? So it could be a memory. It could be something that they, a name, something that you know them for. Okay, maybe a career. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Or it could be even something significant on the a day, the last time you saw them or something. Okay, so Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings. Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Okay, reveal those initials. Okay, we get that. So L. Ooh. You got some trying to fly away. Oh, see it? No, we need a slightly bigger lid. So we're going to get the bigger lid. Okay, and get the bigger lid. Okay, yep, they're all up. So here we go. Just trying to see if I see a pattern, but I see a heart pattern. Okay. So yeah, it looks like a little heart. Don't know if you can see that. Okay, so have a look. At all the initials. Oh, we got a Y here. Yep, little flat. So there you go. So you can have a look and clearly see. Let us know in the comments down below who this could be, or if you care to share. Okay, and if you've got to this part of the read, if you can put in the comments down below, tea is really nice. Tea is really nice. Okay, little things like this I really appreciate. Okay, because it makes me know, yeah, you've been vibing with Auntie T. Okay, so tea is really nice in the comments down below. Tea is really nice. You can put some music symbols, like music, like notes next to it as well, or anything fancy. Some gems, some hearts. Okay, some teas or some bubble teas. Anything next to it. Okay, All right, so we're going to leave it here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for vibing with Auntie T. Take the messages that resonate and leave. You have to say it with power. Leave the rest. Leave it, Miss Effie. Leave the rest, darling. Only Miss Effie, leave it. Just leave it and just take what resonates. You have to just take what resonates and leave the rest. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go, darling. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. I saw it go. This is how it goes. Okay? I saw it go. Okay? So, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? But be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, keep sipping, stay hydrated, because the streets are hot. We got some heat wave going on. Okay? And if you feel drawn to Power 1 or Power 3, feel free to do so. And I'll just see you on the other side, okay? For more juicy, intuitive gems. And another way to really affirm these affirmations, okay? You can go back to the affirmation section, and you just say it like, for example, the universe is bringing me romance and the universe is bringing me romance and passion, and say to yourself, I saw it go. I saw it, okay? I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go. Because it's a great way of saying, it's like you affirming it. It's like, yes, this is how it goes. This is how, or you could say, this is how it goes. I saw it go. This is how it goes. I saw it go. And look what we have. We definitely have strong soulmate energy with a 222. Okay, for pile 2. So, big up yourself every time. And Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 3 and we are exploring the juicy intuitive gems that want to come through for pile 3 as we explore blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up, big up. Big up every time. Big up, big up. Big up every time. From much love from Auntie T. So much love and blessings from Auntie T to our intuitive sippers, our intuitive tea sippers, our subscribers, our generals. Okay, the heat is here, but we are rocking the same way. So, big up, bingo. Who are big up every time. Big up, big up, big up, hey, big up every time. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up every time. Big up to the tea sippers in the building. Big up to the generals in the building. Big up to the subscribers in the building. Big up every time. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. All right, let's see Wagwan for pile 3. I hope you are sipping on something nice, something sweet, something hydrating, something delicious. Okay, I'm sipping on just water just to stay hydrated, okay, because we've got some intuitive gems that need to come through. So if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Let us know what you are sipping on, what's tantalizing you right now, and where you are from, so we can big you up in the comments. All right, And if you hear from time to time, oi, 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 okay, woi, oi, woi, okay, woi, woi, oi, okay, I essentially OMG, okay? It's a Jamaican version of OMG, okay? So if I like to kind of sing it out, it's like, oi, 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 oi. But it's basically me saying, oh, wow, okay. Okay, you're coming through. You are coming through into the read today. These gems are coming through. Okay. Okay. So our housewarming is done. Right. We have the Hierophant popping through. The Hierophant represents institution. Okay. Now we have different types of institution: government, education, religion. Okay. When it comes to love, okay, we have the institution of love. It can represent the energy of commitment, faithfulness, togetherness, marriage. Okay. So we could be giving us this energy that someone wants marriage, the desire for marriage, or they have the vision for marriage, long-term commitments. Okay. Ooh la la. Okay. In pile 1, pile 2, and also in pile 3, 3 cards came out for each, and it feels like there's an ongoing theme of growth. Okay. And now seeing the Hierophant here as well is telling us that there is a strong growth energy here, something about learning. Okay, we are also in the Taurus season. Okay, so if you are watching this at the latest time, okay, the energy applies. It's just that, you know, the messages are always timeless, but it could be something to do with Taurus season. Okay, Taurus season is that earth energy, so it could be wanting to set roots, work on projects so they can grow fruits. Okay, they can manifest. They'll, you know, put in, you know, any kind of seed, and watching it grow. Okay, watching it grow into a beautiful, abundant plant. Okay, and this could be maybe the energy of love. Okay, ooh la la. So we'll keep this here for now. Okay, we have, I want to tell you how I feel. Someone wants to express something to you. It could be love. It could be wanting to say how they feel. It could be someone that you, in your current energy right now. It could be someone from a separation. Okay, or that someone you might be in separation with. It feels like it could also be a friend that wants to say something to you. Ooh la la. A friend that wants more with you. Okay. Perhaps you have sensed it as well. Maybe there could be some mutual feelings there. Okay, or mutual feelings where it was like, no, like not wanting to address it, or it feels like there's an elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. I replay our conversations over and over. So there's a strong energy of communication, and that was the thing that I wanted to mention during the housewarming section. That we heard the phone popping off. The phone is another way of how I connect with those signs and synchronicities. So there could be something to do with a phone, looking at messages, looking at maybe texting, maybe it could be limited contacts as well. Okay, and it could also be like going over anything that was said. Maybe it could be something significant about the last time they saw you. Okay, perhaps someone has a confession that they wanted to make, because we have you and I were too young. You and I were too young. So it could also be somebody who wants to reconcile with you. Maybe they feel more confident now that they have a bit of age on them, and that age has helped them to learn, helped them to grow, helped them to have a wider view, outlook. It feels like there could also be there could be an age difference, but it feels more like it could also be a cultural difference, a maturity difference, or someone has got older and they felt like more wiser, and maybe how they approached it when they were younger was not appealing, let's say not appealing, off-putting, but now it's like, wow, you've you've done some work. Like, it feels like maybe this person has had like they've spruced themselves up physically. It feels like it could be physical, but it feels like it could also be mental, like mentally, like there's been like a growth spurt, okay? And it feels like it feels like maybe there could have been some kind of recent encounter, okay, for some of you, and maybe they've been impressed by you, or vice versa, okay? Let's have a look. Now we're going to look at another deck, and let's look at their feelings for you. Let's see what wants to come through from the feelings from you. What wants to come through from the feelings for you? Okay, just having a quick look, see what's oh, okay. Take that, and we take that. Any more? Thank you. Last shuffle. Okay. So we've got an energy of apology. Okay. Now I'm getting, we've got to keep it clean and classy. But someone has some sexual feelings here. I feel like they find you very attractive. Okay. I feel like they're contemplating on something, because while I'm saying that, I see the number here, and if we add them together, it gives us 7. 1 plus 4. Sorry, 4 plus 2 is 6, and add the 1, it gives us 7. There's something they're contemplating on. Okay, if you see this at a different time, don't worry, the messages are always timeless. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. But it feels like there's a contemplation energy going on. It could be that they're contemplating wanting to come back, wanting to return, wanting to reconcile. It could be also wondering if you are available. Okay, maybe this person has come out of something, and it feels like it could also be something to do with I'm still in love with Jane. We'll call you Jane, call this person John. I'm still in love with Jane. I'm still in love with John. We have the Hierophant here. We're going to have a look and see what's in the middle. Yes, we have the Chariot. So there's something about distance here. Okay, there's something about can we move forward? Can I move forward? 2 major arcanas. Okay. One is about learning, following the structure or the procedure to do something. Then we have the energy of like the Chariot, which is like, okay, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to take the action then. Here we have this energy of like, stop! Do not go any further. Do not go any further. Don't go any further. Don't go any further. We need to find, what we're trying to understand is why this energy is here. Do not go any further. Or pause! So there's some kind of distance going on. Taurus energy, strong Taurus energy, strong Cancer energy. Maybe there could be an earth sign and a water sign. Okay, or there might be strong earth and water energy in the chart. Okay, in the birth chart. It feels very much like there may be some kind of something that may have, again, the elephant in the room, something that's not been fully addressed. Let's pull again. We have the Justice card now. So we have the Justice card. Let's put this here so you can see. Now we have Libra energy, strong Libra energy with the Justice card. So we have now the Taurus, or strong, let's say strong Earth energy, strong water energy with the Justice card, and strong Cancer energy. Okay. So there needs to be a balance in how you both communicate, in how you both see things. There's something that needs to be let go of. That the sword in the Justice card is all about that clarity. If you think of the Ace of, as we're taking it to tarot school now, that's Gwan Tarot. If you look at the Ace of Swords card, the Ace of Swords represents clarity. Okay, now in order to get justice, the idea is that something has to, it's kind of like, it could be like getting rid of all the fog, the mist that could be creating confusion, so that you have a balanced way of looking at something. Okay, the Justice can represent very strongly the energy of law and order. Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Okay, think of that. We listen and we don't judge. Okay, or if we do have to make some judgment, it's firm, it's fair, but it's also with the eyes that you can't, let's say you don't have no other like a strong attachment to something that will then conflict you being able to make a firm but fair decision. Okay, so this is why we need clarity. And if we see that strong root chakra energy, okay, root chakra is located at the base of the spine. It represents the energy of our moral compass. Okay, and we see it very strongly in the Hierophant and the Justice. It's about right and wrong. That a leader, in order to be a strong leader, okay, and to help guide others, let's say in marriage, in the law, it has to be someone who's able to hold himself also to account, okay, to recognize right and wrong, but also to recognize their right and wrong. I hope that's making sense. Now, going back to this read, there's something to do with right, wrong, taking action. Right, wrong, taking action. Okay, we're going to pull again. Ooh. We have major arcanas. Major arcanas. The Fool is here. So we practically have every sign now. So we can say, okay, we have every sign now. What's behind it as well? The Emperor. We have lots of major arcanas coming through. The Fool. Okay, the Chariot. Let's put them in the order that they came out. Okay, so we have the Fool and the Emperor. So this is giving us some more clues. So you could actually be dealing with any sign. Water sign, a water sign, an air sign, a earth sign, a fire sign. Okay, so think fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air signs: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Earth sign: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Now, What we see here is that there is a strong, with these major arcanas popping out, there is a strong energy around right, wrong, taking accountability, coming forward, addressing again that elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. The Fool has been here. That could be telling us something about young. Now we have an Emperor, someone who is older, can see things in the past. Maybe they can see that they were stubborn in the past and they're looking now for guidance, support from an Hierophant. Maybe they could be looking at tarot readings. Okay, they're, to gather some juicy intuitive gems from the likes of Auntie T and other readers. They could be looking and learning the lessons, okay, and recognizing where they need to make peace with that justice energy, okay? Looking back and recognizing there was some areas in their life where when it was time to move forward and take action with the Chariot, they stayed stagnant. They stayed stuck. And this could have impacted their ability to have confidence in themselves in taking a leap of faith like the Fool. Okay? The Fool is representing that energy of like, I may not have everything, but, I've got my youth and I've got that belief that I can do anything. I'm invincible. Okay? Yes, I may still need that guidance from, the universe, my spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors. Okay? Even that the dog is like representing that energy of like a spirit guide trying to say, you know what, I'll support you, but I'm also gonna do a little woof woof if I don't feel something's right. Woof woof. So try not to ignore those woof woof. Listen, okay, listen carefully. And it feels very much, bringing it back to the read, it feels very much like it's something around getting older. It could be someone who is still in their 20s. They may be in their late 20s. It could be someone in their mid-30s, someone in their mid-40s, 50s, etc. Okay, because we do get a wide age group who come to watch us, listen to us, okay, join us, and it's always greatly appreciated, greatly appreciated. And Auntie T loves you all, so thank you in abundance. But it feels like here there's a strong energy of growth. It feels like it could also be people looking at their family life and recognizing there was parts of their family life in their early upbringing where maybe they weren't encouraged to really explore their true ambitions, okay? And it feels like that could have been an area in their life where they were stagnant. It could have even impacted the way they come towards you, okay? Because I want to tell you how I feel. And this could be that energy here right now with the Chariot. They want to tell you how they feel, but they keep, replaying things. If you look at and see what's going on in the Chariot card as well, there's this energy. Look at this. It's like, this is kind of like saying this is divine. This is divine's intervention coming in. Okay, it's like, and you see that it's like something is in this whole, okay, keep it clean and classy, keep it clean and classy, keep it clean, okay. But it's like, it's kind of saying this is done. It's like, think of it almost like a stamp, okay. However, it's in this position, so it's saying, well, what's going on here? What's going on? There's a disconnect going on. Okay? even the white and the, or the light and the dark here, okay, could be representing that energy of like conflict with oneself, to believe in their self that they can do something. The song that's coming through is There Can Be Miracles. Okay, it comes through quite it hasn't come through in a while, but it is one that tends to come through. The song, it's Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey from the Prince of Egypt. Because to be fair, Prince of Egypt kept coming through when I said stop, pause, and it's the bit where you have the scene with the Exodus and the water pauses, and then you have Ramses, the Egyptian king at the time, trying to come with his chariots to say pause, but he had to stay in this position because it was like Moses basically was like, we now move, we now move. Okay, we've been guided by the Most High to move through the water. So you stay right there, sucker. You now move nowhere. Okay. It's just so you could understand what I was saying. So for the Egyptian king in the Prince of Egypt film, it was like you know, pause, and then Moses was like, you ain't moving nowhere. You ain't gonna be you got. We've been guided to walk through the water. So you stay right there because you ain't going nowhere, okay? Okay, until we've passed. And then you've got to figure out how to go across the water. But we ain't going to tell you that. Okay, so back to this. This feels like there's energy that there's something that they want to get off their chest. It could also be at the time they may have not had the skill set to be able to fully express themselves. So what we're going to do is have a look at this, but I'm feeling drawn to look at the Blunt AF, Tell It Like It Is deck. So let's have a look at this one first. Blunt AF, Tell It Like It Is for pile 3. Okay, so we're going to sing Blunt AF. So Blunt AF, Blunt AF. Tell me how you feel, Blunt AF. Okay, thank you. Yes, that's it. Reveal those messages that pile 3 need to see. Pile 3 need to see. Come on. Pile 3 need to see. Pile 3 need to see. Because there's so many major corners going on here. It's telling us that there's a lot of energy. Yes, thank you, phones. Phones are always popping off at the right time. Lots of energy. Okay, and it's lots of energy, internal conflict going on. Okay, yes, any more. Last shuffle. Thank you. Okay, and thank you for vibing with Auntie T. All right. Okay, we have You Never Guess. So you would never guess how much I care. If only you knew what goes on in my head. I want to keep my options open. Okay, we're gonna keep this one here for now and do a little bit more investigation. Okay, we're gonna put our Columbo hat on. I don't know if anyone well, it used to be just like the reruns, but I used to love to watch Columbo and Quincy M.E. Okay, those type of investigative type of shows, okay, where it was like a Columbo was a detective and Quincy M.E. was a forensic scientist or forensic police scientist, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, sometimes I push you away on purpose. Okay, essentially we're kind of doing it here. Investigative, intuitive readings. I'm trying to move on, but it's not working. You are the reason my mood swings. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if we were wasting our time. You are not easy to forget. I'm afraid of getting hurt again. Now this feels like, okay, feels like this is where the deep energy, and maybe why we see that chariot in that position now. Okay, it's telling us like this moving forward, and then there's just a pause, pause, pause. I want to keep my options open because I'm afraid of getting hurt again. Okay? I want to tell you everything. I want to fix things, but I don't know how. Going back to that whole chariot again, looking like something needs to get fixed. And we got another major arcana trying to pop through the world. Okay, we gotta try and hide all this nakedness going on, because you know, we gotta keep it clean and classy. Okay, the world. Maybe this person has traveled, okay, had a bit more time to live, and look what we see, this energy of growth. This energy of growth with the 111 gives us free, okay? Gives us free. If we add the 1 and the 3 together, that gives us 7. So 1 plus 3, 4, plus these 1, 1, 1, 3. So 7. So someone is in this energy of sitting, contemplating, looking, analyzing, evaluating, recognizing maybe some life patterns that they have observed or witnessed from when they were younger, and how this may have impacted them to do certain things or why they do certain things. I'm trying to play it cool. You are the only one who gets under my skin like this. I don't trust easily, but you are different. So we're going to have a look now at these messages. Their feelings for you. Distance is hard, but my feelings for you are strong. So again, there could be some distance between you and this person. Look what's behind it. The 9 of Swords in the reverse. So it feels like there is strong regrets. Again, there could be some kind of differences between you and this person. Maybe cultural differences. Just remembered. Yeah, so there could be some differences between you and this person. We also have here, I have the hots for you, and I think about you late at night. That 9 of Swords energy. Okay. Trying to keep it clean and classy. But someone's thinking about you. They're thinking about you. They're feeling you. At night, they get lots of thoughts. Some of them clean, and some of them nasty. Hey! I wish I had prioritized our connection more. Your energy has triggered a shift in me to believe I deserve love. I deeply apologize for my actions and words. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. It could also be with the Emperor being here. Maybe they were trying to seek the approval of like an elder, a parental like figure in their lives. Okay, and maybe this has hindered them in some ways with the Fool being here, like not wanting to like seek it or gain any disapproval. Okay, the feelings are mutual. I hope you feel the same way. I wish I could turn back time and fix my mistakes. I regret missed opportunities to spend time with you. Instead, I buried myself in my work. Now, what I'm also getting when I saw that mistakes, because we have the Hierophant, the Justice card, the Emperor, and the Fool. Take it where it resonates, but it could also be someone who missed a lot of opportunities to listen to good advice, and that may have led them in trouble with the law. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. It could also be not listening to good advice that has resulted to this now, like making mistakes in this situation. So just take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. I still have feelings for you. Okay? Or it could be also with the Hierophant being here, something to do with work. Okay? It could also be something to do with work and justice. Maybe there could be some changes in their workplace, and perhaps this person might be thinking, oh my gosh, I prioritized all this, and what has it come to? Like, it feels like someone's like saying it's come to shit. Maybe someone is like, I want to take a sabbatical now and enjoy life. Like, what are you saying, Jane? Let's do this. Let's just do something. Let's go back. And it could be even someone trying to reminisce. You remember when we used to do this? Let's go and do some traveling, or let's go on a retreat somewhere. What are you saying? What are you thinking about this? Okay. I'm drawn to these intuitive drawings. So we're going to have a quick look. But before we do, we'll pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants you to know right now. Okay. So, message for pile 3. Blunt AF. Their exact thoughts and feelings for you. Feels like one's coming out. What is this one we'll take? We have the peacock hides its feet when it hears about its tail. So the peacock hides its feet when it hears about its tail. In the Jamaican style, the peacock hide him foot when him hear about him tail. So the peacock hide him foot when him hear about him tail. Okay? This simply means that the peacock is being too proud. Okay? And being too proud stops you from growing. See, this energy of growth keeps coming through. Don't stop yourself from learning. Pride. We see a strong energy of learning from the Hierophant, the Justice. The Emperor is also someone that you can learn from. The world is also something that we can learn from. If we've grown up where we've lived a very sheltered life, and then we're now embraced, we've turned 18, 19, we might start college, university, go to start our first job or apprenticeship or something, even traveling for the year, and it's like, wow, look at this, oh my gosh. Okay, it's like seeing the world with fresh eyes and realizing, wow, you know, my upbringing did equip me with quite a lot of things, or wow, my upbringing equipped me with only this amount. Now I need to go and, you know, put on the emperor boots on to then make the rest. Okay? And it feels like this is where this person's energy lies. It feels like this person may have got caught up in thinking a particular way, but that thinking was not aligned with what they wanted in a relationship. Take it where it resonates, leave the rest for others. It feels like they may have come or had witnessed or been exposed to, let's say, values that are not aligned with a loving, like prosperous relationship. Okay, perhaps the expectations that all it's like a very one-sided partner, and it's like in that's not gonna work, honey. It's not gonna work. And it feels like this person is like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I see things differently now. Perhaps you have made them see things differently. That their expectations on what a connection should look like is now completely different. Maybe maturity, okay, realization and having their own awakening, maybe being out there in the world for a while. Okay, it could be that there is some distance between you and this person, because we see the Fool, we see the World, and we see the Chariot card. Okay, that this person's had some time to like see things differently, grow. Okay, look at what we see. 11, 11. So there's definitely a strong energy of growth here. Okay, and also kind of recognizing, wow, if I want this, then is my life reflecting what is it that I want? Like, am I actually doing, I'm not just saying it, but am I also putting myself out there to attract it? Okay, so let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Reveal the messages, the images that the collective need to see in regards to this read. Okay, let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay. Ooh, thank you. Look at this one. Sitting and having stories, like, good, again, this travel energy, retreat. Okay, could be that they want to have this, like, enjoy these moments. Maybe it could have also been like through traveling, helping them to become more open-minded, more aware, like self-aware. It also helped them to be like self-aware, but also world aware of their surroundings, things that happen around them. Okay, it could also be them reminiscing on things that they enjoyed, like maybe in their childhood and things like that. Could be also what they would like to embrace with you, their hobbies and their interests. Okay, we have the cup, the ever-flowing cup. Okay, to express their feelings, be honest with how they truly feel. Okay, and don't feel no way. Okay. Yes, we have, it looks like a militant kind of vibe. So going back to that structure, regimen, okay, the Hierophant energy, okay. Perhaps this person, again, maybe this person has faced something to do with that. Let's say law, something to do with the law, or it could be that they have worked in this type of area, or it could be telling us in terms of structure. Maybe this person needs structure, or is looking for that structure to help them to understand what they truly want and need. Okay, could be guidance as well. We have these curtains, and it feels like these curtains could be telling us, like, opening up, not being afraid to be themselves. Not, and what I'm getting is like not spitting out things that maybe it's like, oh, my father used to say this, my mother. Okay, but what do you think? I want to hear you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you think. I want to know what your passion, where your passion lies. Okay, don't just get frustrated because I'm challenging you, but see it that it's because, I want to know where do you like, what do you feel? And look at this, it's like looking in. The opening, and then it's like looking in. Is it safe to come out? Is it safe to be myself? And it feels like it could have been something that maybe this person may have struggled with, being themselves. Okay? Now, take it where it resonates. It could also be something to do with sexuality. It could be something to do with their identity. It could be something to do with just feeling confident in who they are. Okay? It does feel like there could be a very strong, like, elder or somewhat, again, this energy of disapproval, okay, may have held them back. Perhaps they may have had an energy of someone who is very, it may have been difficult speaking their mind or speaking, like sharing their voice openly without getting any type of, it feels very much like it was a hard thing to do, to say how you feel, because there usually was some kind of aftermath or some kind of disapproval or some kind of shut it down. So it feels almost like this person may have got used to playing small in order to fit in order to just keep the peace, the status quo. But it's come with a price, okay? It's come with a price. Now, it could be someone from the past. It could also be someone who's current, who's like, this is not working for me anymore and I need to do something about it, okay? So, let's have a quick sip of water. Oh, let's have a quick sip of water. And then we're going to look into some blunt AF messages. So let us know what you are sipping on. And cheers to Intuitive Gems. Okay. So we're going to use this deck first. These communication deck. And see what wants to come through, and then we're going to go to our blunt AF. Okay, so let's see what's to come through. So blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Thank you. Last shuffle. Thank you. We have, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Could be why we saw like this energy. Okay. Okay, it's reminding me of a scene from The Colour Purple when the two sisters are, I think, they're in a tent like this, and they're like playing. Okay, could be something like reminiscing or something. Their inner child, or maybe you bring out that inner child's spirit in them. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. So something about how to act around you. We were getting that vibe earlier, and it's coming back again. You are mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you are hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away. But it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. We have emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up. Look at this. I'm afraid to truly open up. Okay? With you, up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips. Everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. This is that world energy. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do or say anymore. That was a Cancer, the Chariots in the reverse, if I can find it now. Yes, the Chariot in the reverse. It's like feeling lost. Okay. And we have here you are protection. Sorry, you are protection. Maybe that's what you are protection, but you are perfection. Your beauty amazes me, and I'm not sure how I attracted. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone. I'm not sure how I attracted or I brought this energy to me, like someone like you to me, but I'm forever grateful. We have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'll be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. Soon, I'm going to contact you soon. So they want to contact you soon. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. We have my dreams. I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Okay. Will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. Before we get to the Blunt AF, we're going to pull from the Timeless Connections. Anything else that the Timeless Connections want us to know with what's going on here? The Pile 3. Messages from Pile 3. We have thinking of you. You cross my mind often, even in silence. Hopeful communication. So there's strong energy of wanting to communicate. I hope we can talk soon. But again, trust your intuition, use your discernment. If you don't feel right, trust and believe it. Preparing words. I am preparing what to say when we do talk. Regret over silence. I regret not talking things through. Hopeful beginnings. I see potential in us. Nostalgia. I can't help but think about the good times we had. So there's energy about good times you had. I'm also getting maybe there was also like games, like just games, maybe in things that you've enjoyed. Okay, maybe hide and seek, or take it where it resonates. Any more? Yes, we have waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting for the right time, the right moment to reach out. Is it safe? Is it safe? So let's look now at the blunt AF and let's see what wants to come through from the blunt AF. And we're going to sing Tell Me How You Feel, Baby. Okay? We're going to sing it 6 times. Got to remember that. Okay? So I'm going to have to do that when I do it. Okay? And we're just going to sing Tell Me How You Feel, Baby. Okay? 6 times. We're doing it 6 times because we want to bring harmony. Okay? So we want to bring that harmony in. Okay? 6 represents the energy of harmony. So do it with me. Hey, we bring a beat. What? We get it. What? We get it. Yes. Come on now. What? What? Blunt AF. How blunt AF? Blunt AF. How blunt AF? Hey, bring the energy. Bring the energy. Bring the vibes. Bring the what? Bring the vibes. Bring the feeling. Bring the energy. Bring the vibes. What? Bring the energy. Bring the vibes. Come on. Do it. Yes. Come now. Come now. Come now. Hey. That's it. We got the vibration up. Hey. Yes. Yes. Okay. I hope you can feel it too. Right. Now we're going to sing. Help. Release those blockages. Those blockages have to go. Say bye-bye. Right. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. I'm on 3. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel, baby. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Alright, I think that was 6. Alright, blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Look at that. This is the energy. This is the energy. It feels like anything they've picked up along the way, it's like they realise I've got to drop it off because they cause more harm than good. I am conflicted by us, about us. I'm visualising being with you despite the distance. Despite the distance. I'm observing you from a distance to suss out if we are a good match. Could be social media, maybe mutual connections, mutual friends. You make me laugh like no one else. I see, look at this. I see things differently now. I was immature. So if you had this feeling, let this be your confirmation. Anything else that wants to come through, we've got the intuitive finger pulling out one. Look at this. I joke a lot to hide my feelings, but something tells me you have figured me out. You figured me out. And I can't run no more. I can't run no more. Any more for the collective? A little bonus for the collective. Any more? Yes, thank you. We have, I visualize seeing a text from you, but I know I need to make the first move. Going back to that chariot energy we saw, the Emperor as well. Okay, it's like an energy of like you got to step up to the plate. Okay. Let's leave you with a love affirmation. Let's see what you need to hear. Let's see what you need to hear. There's another bonus for the collective. Let's see what you need to hear right now. What do you need to hear right now? Ooh, quite a few. Quite a few. All right. Take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest for others. The more I love a person, the more they love me in return. I am grateful for the love in my life. I deserve love and affection. I have the power to give love endlessly. I know that my soulmate is coming to me. I trust the universe will find me my perfect match. My heart is prepared to receive love. I naturally attract love everywhere I go. I now release any blocks that are standing between me and my partner. I am attracting a real connection. I connect with others easily. I am connected to the partner I seek. So we leave it there, okay? Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Asoika. Asoika simply means this is how it goes. It's Jamaican patois, but this is how it go. This is how it go. You just take what resonates. You take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. Okay? All right. And if you feel drawn to pile 1, pile 2, feel free to do so. Just gather the juicy, intuitive gems, okay? And just take what resonates and leave the rest. As so it go. All right. So, last but not least, we're going to leave you with some initials on who this person could be. It could be something that you know about them, their name, a memory, okay? Maybe the type of work they do, okay? Where you last remember them from, a location or something. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. So, Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now, Blunt AF. Their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Blunt AF, darling. Their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Reveal those initials. Reveal those initials. We're going to put it on the bigger lid. Okay. Real flats, yes, you can see them. Look at that, there is a distance. I like to look and see if there's patterns, and there's definitely telling us that there is a distance. Look at that wide distance going on. Okay. Could be an age gap, it could be a cultural difference, could be an ethnic difference. Okay. Could be an attitude difference, an outlook difference. Okay. Could be a skin complexion, but it feels more like terms of growth. Something to do with growth. Could be social class difference. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Look at that as well, the way that it's not gone there and here. Maybe there could be, maybe for some of you it could be a small distance between you and this person, and for some others it could be a wide, across the pond. Okay, different part of the world. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, leave the rest. Okay. Now, for some reason, I'm getting energy of boat ride, but we'll leave it here. Okay. So big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Just leave the rest for others. I saw it go. All right. I saw it go. This is how it goes. Okay. Just means this is how it goes. Jamaican patois, but this is how it goes. But be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, keep sipping. Thank you in abundance for vibing with Auntie T. Okay, it's greatly appreciated, greatly. And Auntie T, love uno, love uno bad. Okay, uno, you and you. Okay, in Jamaican patois, simply means all of you. Okay, it descends from Nigeria. I feel like it could be the Igbo culture, but I'm not 100% sure on it. But it descends from Nigeria, and it means the same thing, all of you. So Auntie T loves all of you. Auntie T loves all of you real bad. Okay, we go together real bad. Okay. Okay, so much love and blessings, and we'll see you on the next one. Do have a look at all of our readings. All of our readings are timeless. Okay, from the very beginning to the current reads. Okay, on the channel. So much love and blessings to you all, and Gwan.